This is the new 2014 Subaru Forester in the bronze metallic. It's actually a touring model. It's a little bit more loaded up than your regular 2.5 premium or limited, but it's the one we have today, so I'm going to kind of just go over real quickly some of the new features that they put in this car that they hadn't had in the past. Coming right around over here, we have comfort access, so you can walk up to the car when it's locked. As long as you have the key in your pocket or in a close proximity, the car will automatically unlock, and then you can just get in the car, push the button on the car, and start it, and it will start automatically. Then you can walk away from the car after you touch this button right here, and the car is automatically locked itself. What they did with this car was they added the new CVT transmission that started out in the Outback and in the Legacy. Then they put it in the Impreza, which gave us a lot more fuel economy than we had in the past. So this car has now jumped up to 24 city and 32 miles per gallon on the highway. So just a couple other things that we're going to go over here. We got the markers on the side mirrors. The car just unlocked itself. We have a height adjustment mode, and what that does is it actually adjusts the height of the tailgate in the back for people that are shorter, and you can put a memory mode on it so it doesn't open quite as high. They also have navigation system with backup camera, Harman Kardon speaker system, which is something they've never done in the past. You have EyeSight, which is a pre-collision management system that also has adaptive cruise control, several other features, but we don't really have time today to get too deep into those, but they're all designed to basically help in collision situations, help in blind spot situations, and the adaptive cruise control allows you to set a cruise control speed. The car will completely take over and use braking, etc., to keep that speed if other cars are to come in your path of travel. You also have dual climate control that they hadn't had in the past. We also have an X mode that's designed basically for descending really steep hills, mostly for off-road. Once you hit that button, the car itself will take over. You don't even have to touch the brakes, and it will keep itself at a certain speed. Leather interior, obviously we have had that in the past. They did a little bit of metal finishing on the sides here. Let's kind of scoot over to the back. Oh, sorry, one last thing too. In the front here, they made the seats wider, and they also made them for somebody taller like me, where the seats go further into the back of your legs to make it more comfortable. They also redesigned this sill right here, which used to come out, and they redesigned it so it cut off here, and if you look the way this closes, it covers right over it. Past designs, a lot of people, complained that they'd get dirt on the back of their pant legs and stuff like that, their dress pants, and so they redesigned that so they kind of take that away from happening anymore. In the back, we have the power liftgate, and kind of like I explained before, what that memory button did up there is, for somebody tall like me, it's fine for this to go up this high, but for a shorter person, they can actually design the memory to go to a certain height so it stops, so it's easier for them to grab and pull down. In the back here, we did this in the touring model last year, and they put it in the touring model this year as well. You touch this button right here, or this button right here, your seats power fold. You do have to manually pick them back up again. You also have a power closing rear lift gate, tailgate, and it basically has a mode too. If someone was to put their hand in there, a child, or just something was obstructing, it would sense a certain amount of pressure, and then it would open itself back up again. The automatic lift gate automatically opens itself as well as close just by a touch of a button. So it's definitely nice for those folks who maybe are a little bit up in age or might be somewhat handicapped or something. They don't have to lift it up, they can just touch the button itself. I just want to go over a couple quick things that I forgot while I was inside here. But in our navigation system that also has the backup camera with a Harman Kardon speaker system, it is a 440 watt 8-speaker system that also comes with XM Sirius satellite radio. And there's also an AHA infotainment system. It's kind of in-depth, so just to do a short on it, for example, if my son was to send me a text and I had it set up for that, it would actually bring the text up on the screen and read it back to me. So it's a pretty sweet feature that they haven't had, and it's it's definitely upgraded technology. So there we have it, the 2014 newly redesigned Subaru Forester. Better gas economy, all kinds of awesome different features. We're going to have it in the stores anytime now, so please come on down and visit us, and we'll be happy to help you out.